An amazing episode right here on Discussion on the Couch. Going in with an interesting topic on board. I go by the name Esther. And I have with me lovely guest. But then I have a very special guest here who is going to join in today's discussion. And she goes by the name Tema Comfort. There she is. I also have a notorious Adenta Oreku right here. I have Achimota also here, Achimota Ejewa. And then I have Fra Japheth. I love your cap.
Thank you.
Yeah. Today's discussion on the couch here on Basketball GH is going to be very interesting and lit. And yes, I know you also want to send in your comments. You can follow us on our social media platform, on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, and on Facebook. And if you want to send in your comment, also send it on our YouTube platform. I go by the name Esther. Let's go straight to the topic on board. Can a man or a woman become best friends with no strings attached? Is it possible? What do you think about that? Let's go straight to what our guest will have to say about it. Hi guys, welcome.
Hello.
How are you doing?
We're good.
We're doing great.
Everybody's good.
Yeah.
No problem. No challenges. No issues. Okay, so let's go straight to the topic on board. Can a man or a woman become best friends with no strings attached? I trade to you.
Okay. A man and a woman are meant to be friends, and I think that's very much can happen. Become very best friends, but the question is how long?
Okay.
And then answer no.
Okay.
Because body no be firewood.
Yeah.
But then best friends, yeah, it can happen for as long as the focus is just friends.
No strings.
Yeah, with no strings attached. Yeah.
You sure?
It's very possible.
Okay.
But I doubt many people can do it.
Yeah.
And then ask them.
That is the problem.
Okay, so, well, yes, they can, provided the beginning of the relationship, they don't have any intimate attraction. There are lots of males and females out there who have been friends for a long time, and they are doing okay. I have lots of male friends. Yes, I roll with male friends.
Like I do.
Yes, I really feel okay when I mingle with male friends because I feel the vibe.
Okay.
You get it? But till now, I haven't had any attraction with my other male friends so far, and I don't think they also have the same.
What if they have, but they can't approach to tell you?
Okay, well,
yeah.
that would be awkward because, well, they can't tell me, but so far I haven't seen that attraction.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think a male and a female can have a normal relationship or friendship without any strings attached to it.
But in your statement, you were saying that you vibe more with male than female. Why?
Yes.
The females, what is the problem between them?
You know, like, unim in bad, like ladies like
Kasa.
talking, you get it?
Yeah.
They talk a lot. So, but male, you can actually disclose your issue to a male and you feel like you're
safe.
comfortable, like what you told them is safe.
Yeah.
But not for a lady.
Clap
You
hands
get
for
it?
us. For the male gender.
Yes, for the male gender. Yeah, of course. The male, I would say that they are good when it comes to friendship.
Thank you.
But
Thank
not
you.
with the females.
Thank
Okay.
Echeche kwa mokwa, ewa be you to a paint.
Okay.
Any day.
Okay. Rico.
Yeah, when we're clapping for the male gender, why didn't clap? I think
She didn't clap.
she has a
Okay,
bad
then she's going to clap for you.
She has a bad experience when it comes to that. But all being said and done, I think it is possible for a male and a female to become friends. But with me, I think at some point one has to sacrifice.
Sacrifice what?
Yes, sacrifice as in, I think at some point one might make a sexual approach towards the other.
Okay.
You understand? Since we are good, we are friends, and we move like that. At some point, one, it can be the male or the female, but it will depend on the other party to keep it professional. To be like, okay, let me overlook what happened. Let me just still stick with this person as we are.
But while making an approach to the other, it would obviously happen when they are together in a room alone.
And you are saying best friend. Your best friend, you spend more time with the person.
Yeah.
You understand? You talk more to
So it can even be inside, it can be
be
outside.
like, you see, an instant, the person might have a broken heart.
Yeah.
The girl will have a broken heart. Come to the guy. Come and cry to the guy.
Nah,
And
so.
that's it.
Okay.
That's the easiest way.
But
when
what
the
if
person is in
there's
his
nothing
bad
like a
mood.
broken heart? Like they just meet
No,
as
it
friends.
was just an example. You know, women like crying back to their best friend when they are in their bad states or stuff.
Yeah.
So I just
And the best friends like doing what?
They like taking advantage of it.
It's not all of them. I'm just
Okay.
giving an example.
Okay.
That,
Okay.
so if the girl doesn't sacrifice at that point and be like, oh, he's my best friend, maybe it was just because of my situation. That's why that thing happened. She might just be like, this guy doesn't have good intentions from then. She ends it there. Then they are no more. But think about it when she overlooks it, and it will even strengthen their friendship.
Okay.
And stuff like that. But it doesn't happen in all cases. Just in a few cases.
Okay. Achimota Ejewa, what have you got to say?
But how will he know that the person hasn't got good intentions for him or her? You shouldn't think for
Someone else.
You shouldn't think
I
because
think that the fact
might
that somebody
not
wants to
what
be
is in the
sexual with you
person's-
does not mean they have bad intentions.
And Comfort was saying she has so many male friends, but none of them has. She has had no
Approached
approach with
her.
none of them. Does she have male friends or a male best friend?
Yeah, I do. I have male best friend.
Male best,
yes.
But you said male.
Oh, your
friend.
bestie is a male.
Yes, he's a male, and
And you mean you've not had
I literally
anything
do-
with him?
Oh, no.
Not even a
And
peg
he
on
hasn't
your forehead.
And he
Oh,
hasn't
come on.
approached also.
Then a peg on your forehead. Yes.
Wait.
That's how it starts.
No, oh come
You
on.
see?
Are you serious? Having to
Yeah.
give a female a peg or
No,
something
but
like
we are
that?
talking about a male.
Oh, but
Even a
no,
peg on your forehead is an intimacy. Or you don't
no,
know.
but let me. Please hold on.
But what shows is
You
an
get it?
intimacy?
Charlie,
I want to understand it here.
Wait, Ejua.
Comfort
you
is
can-
feeling hot.
Of course, I will.
And then there's something.
You know, Ejua. You can literally have a female bestie and have that intimate
What's that?
relationship. You know,
Hey, we are lost.
no, you can
No,
have.
but you're talking about a male. And I was open a man now for
Yes,
saying.
because I feel safe when I'm with them.
babe.
Oh no,
But
I have
hasn't
to.
your
I
the-
have
your
to.
male
I have
best
to
friend
involve.
kissed your
I have
forehead
to.
before?
I have to involve ladies for you to.
Let me help you
understand.
out. I think female, in my experience, I think the ladies are more comfortable with the guys than with the ladies.
Okay.
I don't know how it works for them.
Because
But
of
if
the
you have
victim.
more, like if you talk to
Oh,
more
yeah,
girls, they'll tell you
victim,
that.
okay.
They'll tell you that if I talk to guys are cool. But I don't know how the chemistry they have with guys. But I think I second you on that part where
Yes.
girls are more
I think with
reliable with
the guys, they know how to keep your secrets.
Yes,
And they are
when
good
it
to
comes
go
to
with
that.
you. Like you're
They know how to
comfortable in
keep
their
you.
Why
arms.
does he want to keep your secret? That's
Ah,
the question you ask.
we don't
not
know.
No.
Because
He's my best friend.
You can't say it's not a point.
Listen,
Why do
You
want
are
to-
making it
why
look
do you want
like-
to keep my secret?
you are making it look like
No, it's a
there's an
question.
interest.
Why do you want to keep my secret?
No, if I
Guys have a code. They have a bro code.
That's
they have
different.
a friend code.
Yes.
Guys know where to end the line. They know when not to cross the line. Naturally, guys do not spill over info.
Some.
Whether it's with a lady. Now I said naturally. When we are talking of the majority,
Okay, alright,
not the
alright,
exceptions.
okay.
Every rule there's an exception.
True.
Naturally, guys do not spill info. Whether it's a male friend or a female friend, because there's a hitch or something.
Very true. I second you. on
As for the male gender or image, for
Yeah,
protect
No,
that.
tight.
you actually spoke about why should a guy keep secret.
No, not just.
No, like
not
protect
just-
your
Protect
secret.
My
Yeah.
secret. I mean, what? It's friendship.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be there for each other.
Yeah.
That's why I trust you. Yeah. That's why
You
I
shouldn't
come
trust
to.
me.
That's why he's a best friend. No, that's why he's a
No,
best
Yeah,
friend.
I'm a
that's why
human.
you're my
I'm a
best
human.
friend.
You shouldn't trust me.
Fine.
I'm a human.
But
You shouldn't
what's
Yes,
the point
yes.
of having a best friend you can't trust?
You get it.
You can't trust everybody, but
he's
you,
trying
if
to
you
base on
can't
the
also
Bible that
This
says that
is
don't trust
why-
man.
I'm
That's what I'm trying to
not
do.
doing
No, but your
you
best
are
friend-
the type of
I'm
person
just
I
telling her
find
that she shouldn't-
solace with. You
Okay.
get it. I can confide in you aside maybe my parents or something.
All right.
So
That
why-
makes sense.
did
yes.
you both agree on that?
Of course.
Your best friend
that's
also has a best
friends. You
Which you
have
don't know.
rules. When
You have rules for your best friend?
Oh come on! Yes, you can't just enter a best friend relationship without rules.
So that one is also a relationship.
Of course.
And then it's like a bro code, you know.
Okay, so
wait,
can you tell
yeah.
us about that rules? Like, can we know some of
course.
those
Yes,
rules?
you are my best friend.
Use
you
me-
don't
use me as an
have.
example.
Okay, so you're my best friend. Yeah. You don't have certain rights. Let me say whatsoever to.
No, like be plain. Tell us.
Okay,
like,
so some of the rules is. Okay, the first thing is no attraction.
You can't tell me that.
That's why it's called rules.
But they can break the rules.
This rule doesn't.
I think they can break the rules.
Okay, so that's their rule. Yeah.
Let me listen to yours.
Yes,
Just give me like
No attraction. Yeah.
no attraction, and then you can't tell me, like, you can't stop me from doing what I want to do.
Sure, that makes sense.
You get it.
Yeah.
And the third one is, if you find anything that I'm doing and you don't like, you should tell
Be
me.
able to vocal about stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's communication. You get it. And then the fourth, it's when you need something, you should always come
Confide
to
in
me,
you.
confide in me. When I need something, you should always be there for me. When I'm in trouble, you should be there for me. You get it.
I can't guarantee that. But the
It
last
looks
one,
as if before the friendship they had rules.
Yeah.
something like that.
No.
Yeah.
Not before the
Yes.
friendship.
I-
You know, when you are entering, he's your best, not just
who
an
sets the
ordinary
rules?
When
Who
we were
set the
becoming
rules?
best friends, we didn't know we were becoming best friends.
Yeah, sure.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
So how will you
before
have
before
rules
you
for each
before
other?
you actually tell you that, okay, Jewa, you're my bestie.
No, you
Then
didn't
the
tell
attraction
me
is-
you are my best friend.
No,
we grew
I'm-
up to be we've known ourselves for 8 years.
You know, you grow up.
We go out
okay,
together.
You grew up to.
This is
to be
interesting.
No, so-
right?
so here's
But
the
you
case
get to
where-
certain points where you say, okay, so let's be besties.
No.
We've been. So you just.
No, so here's the case where we need to
let.
we need to ask her that, Tema Comfort,
Yeah.
did you go to your best friend to tell him,
Choose your best friend.
Like,
set the
yes.
rules.
choose, yeah,
No.
can we be best friends, or from today onwards we are best friends?
Okay.
We want to
so
understand from that
I did not
perspective.
choose my best friend. The vibe I had, you know.
They're more about the vibe, man.
That's
No,
all about
no,
Okay.
friendship. You
So
know
how
how
do
they
you know he's your best friend?
So-
And how did you know he's your best friend?
Oh, come on. Look, wait. We grew up together, right? As, let me say, you're my sister. Let me say, you're my sister. We grew up together. We did everything together. We literally do everything together.
Okay.
So, okay, hey, one day we are together and I'll be like, since we grew up together, we literally do everything. I talk to you, you talk to me, we share, you know, and then we have the vibe. Be my best friend, I be your bestie. So that is it.
And he agreed to it.
Yes. Because it's
Okay. So in my case, you have a male bestie, right?
Yeah, I have
I also
a
have a female bestie.
Oh,
From what I know about
That's
best
interesting.
friends is that naturally we don't select best friends.
yes.
For my experience,
friends.
we don't set the rules. In my case, I have a vibe with my female friend. We are
Okay.
friends. I feel more comfortable. She feels more comfortable. So in time, we find ourselves communicating more. You know, all this stuff.
Yes.
Stuff like that.
In between that time, we understand that we feel more comfortable around each other. We spend a bit of more time with each other. We are sharing more stuff, secrets, and all that. But in between that best friend line, a conversation came up as to this whole vibe. Wanting to be clear, is it just the friendship, or you have intentions? Is this, and we are on the same page? Then we come to understanding that okay, in between the vibe, that aspect is not at play.
okay.
Or somehow the possibility of that aspect is coming into play. So we come to an understanding, are we giving that an option or not? And in our case, it's not an option. But then that vibe stays.
Okay.
So it's not like we set rules, but it comes up. So are you open-minded to having a thing with me, or those things come up? And then that's how it came up. You
Okay.
get it?
let me
Okay,
help
so
you out.
wait, allow me to talk, please. Please allow me to talk. Okay, so I get you, but then your
The rules
side,
part?
yes, the rules
Okay,
side.
so we have certain rules. Not rules
You
per
set
se.
it.
We didn't set them per se. In my case,
Okay.
for example, I'm a very touchy person. I'm able to touch. I touch sometimes without even knowing that. Oh, it sounds a bit.
Yeah.
Where? Wait a minute. So, for example.
Can you like elaborate on that part a bit? I want to understand.
Oh, for example, I could give pecks on the
Please
forehead.
focus on an example.
Yeah, I could give pecks on the forehead. I could usually keep
yeah,
my
sure.
hands.
In the presence of your girlfriend. In
I-
case, let me just ask.
Yeah,
You can do
Okay.
that.
and
I
very
can
much,
do that.
very much in public.
Oh,
These are
really?
things I do, but I could hold you like this unconsciously in public,
Okay.
irrespective of the signal it sends. And for me,
Yeah,
I don't
open-minded.
yeah.
I get it.
So,
I need to
in
get
that
the
case, if my touch is a bit uncomfortable to her, she prompts me. When you hold me like this, I'm not comfortable.
Yes.
More so too, there are days I have slept over at her end.
Okay.
Slept over at her
And your
end.
girlfriend
In
was
this-
comfortable with that?
your best
I
friend.
don't have a girlfriend.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That you don't have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm
Wait,
sure.
this
But
Wait,
then
wait,
I
wait,
think, I think
But I'm sure when I
if
do
you
have a
do have a
girlfriend-
girlfriend, obviously she's
Yeah,
going to
it'll
understand that you have someone
That is
as
right.
a best friend.
Everybody is going to
But is it
Not
even
everybody.
good for you to have
If
a
she
best
does-
friend out of your relationship
No.
and not making your girlfriend your best
No,
friend?
I don't think so. So if I had a best friend, if I had a girlfriend, I'd have to move that best friend relationship
To your
to my
girlfriend.
girlfriend.
So what happens to
And
your best
she would still be a good friend, but then I
Exactly.
think my girlfriend
What
must
happens to
always
your
be.
best friend?
Your best.
My best friend will still be my best friend.
She's
Still
still
have
your
the vibe.
friend, but
But there will be a
probably-
conscious effort to make sure that my girlfriend has a better vibe than that. What is the point in having a girlfriend and a best friend? Your best
think I
friend
need
should
to
be
have
your.
But why don't
That's-
you
that's
have a
what I
girlfriend?
said.
Don't you think this your best friend with this your best friend can lead into something?
No,
Because, like,
that is
as a
why
girl-
I said from the beginning, if you have a bestie or a best friend, opposite sex, especially if the best friend is good looking and meets most of the stuff, that's why I asked, how long can your best friend be your best friend
Yeah.
without strings attached?
Yeah.
It is very possible to have a best
How
friend.
long have you been friends with your best friend? I want to know that.
Oh, let me see this.
Over
I can't,
years.
like 2 years now.
So
And
sorry.
then we
Okay.
Okay.
nothing.
So case study. So like I said, now I was.
You know what? Because he says,
I-
for how long? So
I
want
get
to know
you.
your long.
So this is mine is almost 2 years.
Okay.
Now relating it to what she said about the rules. So like I said, I'm a very touchy person. So we play, we laugh, we tease each other. When I have issues with other girls, you know, attractions,
girls.
like drama with other
Oh,
girls.
okay,
You know,
okay.
girls will come, you know, all,
They come and go.
yeah, all those drama. I tell her like, Charlie, this person is moving, this person is fighting with me. Once I tell, you know, those kind
Yeah,
of
I get
stuff.
it. Makes sense.
I tell it. And a lot of people think that she is my girlfriend. You get
Does
so a
that-
lot of the time I tell her, this is what people think, you know, you just laugh about it. So a lot of the times we are playful and all that. But me being touchy, if I get a bit too touchy, she goes like, hey, be careful.
What if he doesn't
that's-
give you a one? Do you think you do more?
Obviously.
Yeah, he will.
No, don't say obvious.
No, I
Let
think
me
he
answer.
will. I think he
There's
will.
a possibility.
I'm going
I
to
won't
the
say
best friend. She's a
obviously.
female. Because
I won't say obviously. I would say there's a possibility. Now, what I also say is, I am a guy. Imagine it's a cold night, and I'm not in my right senses and all that, you know. But in our relationship as best friends, she is the one who would always put the stop. We had a conversation like that before, and was like, okay, so what if in a day where you are? And I'm like, okay, me, I can't guarantee that if I am in that mood, I'm a guy. So she is the one who says that, Charlie, you lie bad. If you go up, come down.
So that's the point where I
Yeah.
said one has to make the sacrifice.
That's it.
If the girl doesn't overlook that aspect, that means the friendship is dead.
It's not that.
No, I mean, when you make that approach, she tells you to stop. She ends it there. And she doesn't overlook it. Because some might take it to heart. Like, the way I'm with this guy, I've been thinking this guy is free-minded and now he's trying, you understand?
It's like a brother.
Yes. Don't zone me. Don't like that. I don't like zoning, no. So, if the girl or the guy doesn't overlook those stuff, then that means the friendship ends there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You understand? But there are some people, I believe, they'll keep it going and it will keep on going. I'm sure they will allow that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will.
But my best friend, he has.
Oh,
You have
your best friend is also a male?
Yes, he has a girlfriend.
Hold
and
on.
He's never comfortable going out with his girlfriend.
Hold on.
Oh.
No, no.
Yes.
Hold it
he's
there.
very fine going out with.
Who is your
but with
best
his
friend?
My
Male
girlfriend.
best friend is a guy.
Okay. Who is your best friend?
It's a guy.
Your best friend is a guy.
Yes, of course.
My best friend is a lady.
My best
Your
friend
best friend is a guy.
Yes.
A guy.
So I'm the odd
Hey.
one here.
Yeah, you are.
I think a research should be conducted in
Don't worry, we'll
Ghana.
have a
It's
case
like
study
the-
about that.
Oh yes.
But
You're supposed to be
it's
surprised about
mostly, I think the opposite sex is the best.
Yes, it's
But you see,
always.
the problem is with you girls, especially when I have a girlfriend, my best friend is also a girl.
Yeah, no, dear.
You know,
I don't really
And I
don't
support
really
the
think
girl.
it's advisable. You know,
You
I don't think
see?
it's advisable for you to
I
have a
support
girlfriend
the
and have
girls.
a best friend
Yes.
as a female.
yes, yes.
My best
No,
friend is a guy.
And you have a
because he's my
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Okay.
Oh, your boyfriend is your best friend.
Yes.
That is how it's supposed to
I'll
be.
drink water.
Drink water to it, my dear. Like, no,
Okay.
you shouldn't have a
Okay.
boyfriend
I
and have
second.
a best friend
Friend.
out of
Yeah.
your relationship. How do you think your partner is gonna feel
the
if you
girlfriend
get
came to
married
meet
to
me.
this
Yes,
boyfriend of yours or
obviously.
this girlfriend of yours?
His girlfriend came to meet me.
But is
We
he
were living
yours?
our lives.
You were living your life
You are
until
you are there for
your
marriage.
wait until
You
your
are there
best
for marriage,
friend
so you have to
listen.
hold on your pendant.
You were living your life until your best friend decided to pledge his life to another. And when you pledge your life to another, it includes your friendship, your finances, your emotions, your everything.
So are you saying if
Yeah.
your girlfriend right now, if you get a girlfriend, since you say you don't have one, you get a girlfriend right now, and she tells you, cut off the friendship you have with your best
Your
friend.
best
you do that.
friend.
I can cut off my friendship,
You can't do that.
but I will minimize
Would
it.
you do that?
I won't cut
It's a
it off.
question.
I won't.
I think that's what she's trying to say.
Yeah.
No, they are
She
two.
was there.
Yes, I
Listen.
was
So
there.
regardless of the attention you might give to your
But that is not
girlfriend
what
also,
she is saying. She is saying your best friend cannot remain your best friend when you have another.
He
Why?
can.
No.
You have
The
to
question-
shift. I
why?
think
My best friend
completely
cannot be
shifted
my
to be
best
your
friend
He
if
or
I'm
she
in a
can still be your
relationship.
friend.
Because
If,
like
if, that,
we
if
do
you are
every
doing that,
day.
if
You know,
you
we
tell
do
me
that
that
every
I'm
day.
coming,
He
if
was
you tell
there
me that
before
means
you came.
you can betray
Yes.
the number of years
Okay,
of
so I
friendship you
think
have with someone for
I think
another
they should
person.
rather start from a perspective where you should have this communication that okay, if I get a girlfriend, you would still be my friend, but
Yes.
not my best friend.
Standard.
So it should
How
come.
will you
It should
now tell you
be.
that?
It should be an agreement.
You have to accept it.
No, it's not about.
Why do you want to be
how,
someone-
How are you going to
My
tell
dear,
me?
how would you
It's-
feel?
look,
How would you
it's
feel
a-
if you have a wife
And her
and
best friend.
you have her best friend is a
Every
male,
issue she's going
and she's
to.
going
I'm
to
not married
him.
yet, so I don't know.
No, how would you
I'm
feel?
not married
No,
yet.
you- Don't
How
worry.
would you feel?
I'm not married
Now
yet.
let
She
me
said a
explain
wife.
to you.
She said a
When we
wife.
talk about best friends are people you have a lot of communication with,
True.
a lot of sharing of secrets with.
Yeah.
You have also spent a lot of time with.
Why would
them.
You can't
why would
have
you
that
abandon-
in a
why would you
relationship.
abandon that stuff
All of a sudden.
because you found someone
Then you
can
either be in a relationship with your best
the
friend
difference between your best friend and
or
your
you cut it.
Come
No,
You know the
Standard.
difference right here between your best friend and your girlfriend. The only difference is your girlfriend you can have sex with her, but your best friend you
7
can't.
years.
No, that is
You
there's
are-
more than that.
You can't-
You are building a life.
Okay,
You are building
guys.
a life with your
7
spouse.
years best friend.
No.
You are
One
building a
year
life
best
with
friend.
your spouse. You are making decisions
You were,
with
you,
your
were, you were
spouse.
making decisions with
Your
your
best friend cannot
You were
come
building with your
first.
best friend. You were telling her your plans. You were telling her I want to
You were
do
not
this.
building
I want
with
to
her.
do that.
Okay,
You
okay,
were sharing.
that is it. That is it. I think we're taking it too personal.
Personal.
No,
Nah,
you just-
I'm on the
no,
ladies' side.
No,
If you have a girlfriend, your best friend must become your girlfriend.
thank you.
She becomes number 2.
Thank
Standard.
you. Thank you. So please, let's all give our last words to our viewers in just a second.
So I would say that you should have a clear mind. Yes. Having a male or a female best friend doesn't mean that there's a whole lot going on in their lives. If you were a girlfriend, you should know that they had a life they were living
Sure.
before you came in. So you need to relax for them.
Okay.
On my part.
Very cool.
I second it, Joe.
Yeah.
It's our comfort.
Okay, so yes, I'll tell you all that having a male bestie is the best. It's the best, you
I'm
know.
available.
It's the best because you can literally tell everything to a male bestie and he'll keep it safe. I'm not saying a female bestie is not trustworthy or whatever, but then I would like to say that you can literally have a male bestie and then there will be no strings attached to it.
Okay.
No relationship. You can have two people who have been besties for a long time, ever, forever, and they are still besties. So yes.
Okay. Jafet.
Okay, so bestie. What I would say is your bestie can be a male, can be same sex or different. It doesn't matter. Same sex, different. Can be a bestie. 2, your bestie, you can have a bestie for as long as you want. Once you keep the clear mind, you keep your boundaries and all that. And the third important thing, if you have a bestie and you enter a relationship, make it a conscious effort to make your spouse your best friend. Even though you have issues, a lot of the
Okay.
issues people are having with best friends because they have other relationships, it's wrong. You can have a best friend outside your girlfriend or boyfriend. Standard.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us here on Discussion on the Couch. Have a clear mind, and a male bestie is actually the best from Tema Comfort. So you can also follow us on the social media platform on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Also send in your comments on our YouTube platform. Don't forget to subscribe and click on that bell. I go by the name Esther. Stay tuned for more videos.